Hi everyone. Well, I'm afraid to say it's not looking that great in the week coming up, with quite a lot of rain, quite a lot of wind, and yep, a fairly cloudy week as well. So yeah, a little bit frustrating for those of you who are wanting to see a little bit of that winter sunshine. So yeah, not looking ideal really. So we'll start off in the usual place, with areas of high and low pressure, with the winds running anti-clockwise around these areas of low pressure and clockwise around areas of high pressure, although there's not much of that on the map at the moment. And as we run through the week, oh, of course, and this is the wind strength. And as we run through the week, you can see not much changes really. We get these areas of low pressure coming through, and we get these wind strengths, and these are average wind strengths, and we're looking at really quite a lot of the time actually in the 30s miles per hour, and these aren't the gusts as well, so it's going to be quite a windy, gusty week throughout. And this is as we move through into Tuesday and Wednesday, so staying windy with these isobars very close together, which is also a sign showing this that there's going to be strong winds. And the low pressures don't really give up, so even through Thursday and into Friday, the areas of low pressure stay with us. Although as we head in towards next weekend, there's a little bit of a change possibly taking place, with the winds maybe getting a bit lighter and possibly getting a bit drier for a while. But as I always say, it's a long way off, so we'll give you a little bit more on that as we get a bit closer to the time. So let's have another quick run through of this chart, and what I'll do here is remove the isobars and the isobar labels there, so the highs and lows pressure areas aren't showing as much, and we can just run it through quickly with the areas of rain moving through this week. And you can see all this rain moving across the UK, and it doesn't really stop. There's the odd gap here and there, but even towards next weekend there's still hints of rain around, although like I said, it's a little bit uncertain what's going to happen towards potentially towards Friday and next weekend. It's a little bit uncertain at the moment. So let's have a little look at tomorrow. So we can see quite a few showers still scattered around. It doesn't mean everyone's going to see them, but there will be a few showers scattered around during the morning, with a few brighter spells as well. So it won't be a completely dry day, although it will be a lot drier than what we've seen today. And then as we move into the afternoon, we'll see a little bit more in the way of sunny spells, but there's still going to be these areas of cloud around at times, and perhaps the odd shower. You can see a shower in this area here towards Newtown and perhaps towards Ventnor, but this doesn't mean they'll be in these areas. This is just showing the random nature of any showers that may come through. But so many places will have a mostly dry afternoon, but just the outside chance of the odd scattered shower in a fresh to strong westerly wind. And the temperatures will be around 8 or 9 degrees Celsius, so not desperately mild, but pretty close to average for the time of year. So then as we move into Tuesday, it's looking like this once again. We're going to be seeing this rain and wind and a really unpleasant morning, or at least in the morning, up until perhaps maybe 10, 11 a.m. So then as we move into the afternoon, things change a little bit. It's still going to be cloudy and damp, but the heaviest rain will have moved off to the east, and the wind will be coming round more towards the southwest. But they'll be reaching strong to gale force. So it's not going to feel that pleasant, even though the temperatures will be very mild. We're going to be looking at around 12 degrees Celsius. And then as we move into Wednesday, it's a little bit brighter, but we're still going to see some scattered showers around. Some of these are potentially going to be quite heavy. But yeah, so not a great day once again, but a little bit better than what we'll probably be seeing on Tuesday, with at least a few brighter spells in between any showers that come through. And the winds will be fresh and becoming strong from the west-southwest. And temperatures will be a little bit above average for the time of year, so around 9 or 10 degrees Celsius. And then as we move into Thursday, we see further cloud and further areas of rain moving through. Not desperately heavy, but there's going to be rain around. Going to be rain around on Thursday through the day at any point really, and anywhere could see some rain. And once again, you see these drier areas here. It doesn't necessarily mean that it will be dry in these areas, but this is just showing that there will be a few dry pockets here and there. And we're going to be seeing strong wind from the west-southwest once again. And that's going to be, once again, a mild direction. So we're looking at 11 or 12 degrees Celsius in these strong southwesterly winds, west southwesterly winds. So it won't be feeling as mild as what that is showing. And that is a few degrees above average for the time of year. So now I'll have a quick look at Friday using the rainfall maps just to show how uncertain it is. So this is Thursday, as we showed you, with this rain around, and these are the wind arrows showing the wind direction from the west-southwest. And then as we move into Friday, we see some areas of rain around. Now there's going to be some quite heavy rain, possibly maybe running through the English Channel, perhaps. But like I said, it's very difficult to say for sure, because by then there's a little bit of diversion once again through some of the different models. So some of them are showing more in the way of rain, some of them are showing some slightly dry weather with a few scattered showers. So the truth is we're really quite uncertain about what Friday is going to be bringing. But at the moment it definitely looks unsettled, with the chance of rain in places, and still quite a strong wind coming in from the west-southwest. In fact, there is a chance that it could be getting very, very strong for a time. But of course, we will, like I always say, let you know a little bit more about that a little bit closer to the time when we know a little bit more detail, because there's, like I said, a little bit of divergence between the models at the moment. So there we are, really. It's going to be an unsettled week right through the week, with spells of rain and strong winds at times, perhaps some stronger winds towards the end of the week. With some gales likely, but we'll let you know a little bit more about that closer to the time. And that is all for now. Goodbye.